Hello everyone and welcome back to another speed build here on Sims 4. This will be a rather short one. The house we're going to build is for my new character in Sims 4. And it's going to be quite a modern house, a bit influenced by the Japanese style, but not really Japanese. Well, we'll see. Anyway, the backstory of this character is that she belongs to this family of thieves, and they have been quite successful, so they have amounted a small fortune by being thieves, taking from other people. But as you would expect, that has made some enemies, and some of these have really gone to great length to well, kill the family actually. So she's the only one left, and she has a plan. So she has moved to a new town, and she spent almost all of her fortune building this place, and she is going to seduce a vampire into transforming her into a vampire. So, we really need to build her this really fancy house where she can live. And I really didn't intend on playing this sim that I made. I just made it because I wanted to try out some new outfits that I have gotten. And I fell in love. I absolutely adore the sim because everything I dressed her in looked stunning. She was really beautiful, and I really needed to play. So the whole story and everything is just based around this sim that I created. So anyway, we're trying to do this really modern style, and it really annoys me this that there is this backdrop in the backyard, so I can't really get the camera angles to work for me. But we will have to try our best just to see what is happening. And yes, that's my phone. Trying to put in a pool here to make it look a bit more yeah, trying to get the right feeling, and the wall moved. Well, so anyway, I realized that I build quite a lot of modern house because I really like, for me, live in a modern house with the minimum and just the mixture between the different. I love it. So it's fine too. But yeah, I'm trying to move away from it, but I mean, every house I make, it ends up looking like this because I guess it's my build style. And yeah, so anyway, here at the entrance I was going for some of, I don't want it to be just usual, you know, something that pops a bit, so I tried to fill these with flowers. Wasn't really happy with having flowers all around because no. So I ended up taking away some of the flowers and putting in pools instead. And of course I couldn't place one there, so we had to use a flower. And yeah, using the sparkling water, and then we add some lights so it will shine. And you can see my sim standing there, just hanging around waiting for a house to be done. And since this is really a house that is made for me, that I am going to use, I have used quite a lot of CC. Because yeah, it's hard to find the furniture I want in games, so I had to use some CC, quite a lot of it actually. But as usual, if you go to my Tumblr page, I will have all the CCs listed, and you can of course download them and use them. I can say that they all work, but if you don't want to use CC, I know some of you don't, it's okay. You just have to be prepared for somewhat of an empty house. I don't think I've used any CC wallpaper or really basic stuff, but I mean, so you will have to refurnish the house, I think, if you haven't got any CC. But I mean, that can be really fun too. So download the house. That will be available also on my Tumblr page if you just want to put it directly into your tray. And you can just go for a blank slate. You'll just have the odds and ends of the house, and as you see, it is quite a small house, especially for being me. I like doing big mansions, but this will be a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, because I'm not sure if my sim will actually have a family or if she just wants to live alone. So we're starting like this, and then we'll see where we go from here. So anyhow, the one on the right I will think I'll decorate as a children's bedroom anyway, and the one on the left will be her main bedroom. And then we have, yeah, so this will be her bedroom, and I really like those panels. And I don't know, I have a hard time finding children's wallpaper that I really like. And I know there you can use regular wallpaper, but I don't know. I really want to use something that is for the children. But anyway, we're going for this wooden panel throughout the house, and wooden floors, of course. Love wooden floors. And up here we will have a chandelier hanging in the open, so you can see from the bottom floor up to the second one. Oh, the first floor, I don't know, using Swedish terms it would be the second floor, using American terms, whoa, I think you would name it the first floor, because the bottom floor is oh, I don't know. Anyway, going downstairs, this will be the kitchen area. So trying to figure out, because I could put counters in front of the window, the big window in the back, but I really don't want to do that, and that just turned out so small, so I think I'll do it like this instead, and just have some of the counters going out a bit into the window, but not covering the whole thing. That will give them quite a lot of good counter place anyway, and still have this open air feeling about it. So just using some stone for the kitchen walls, looking quite nice actually. And here we are trying out some different cabinets. So if you have seen my previous builds, you know I love this kitchen set. I don't know why. I really don't, because it's supposed to be this low budget set, but I really like it, and I use it both in the kitchen and in the bathroom, and I really like it in the bathroom because the corner pieces have these little baskets in them that looks so cute when you're doing a bathroom. So trying on some curtains, and it's really annoying that the only curtains that seem to work for the high ceilings, well, the high walls, as it should be, are these ones. And they come in, I mean, I love the colors that they do come in, because I really like the turquoise and all of this, but I would really love some more. I really need to find some good CC curtains for the tall walls. So anyway, putting out some plants over here, making the kitchen look a little bit more lived in. That's hard to say. And just going through the different items, trying to make it look, and I can already spot what I have forgotten, and that is a sink and a dishwasher. I usually forget these things, and a trash bin. I can say they are coming later on, so they will be in the house that you download. And just putting some pots and pans up here. So I really like using the high walls, because you can get some gorgeous windows and doors when you use them, but I hate it in the decorating sense, because half of the walls always remain empty. I mean, well, not really half, but I think they look so blank, so I having a hard time knowing what to do with them. But for this build, they needed to be there. Just putting up some lights so they can see what they're doing in the kitchen. And okay, so I love this rug, and I always end up making it bigger, because I always end up using it in a bedroom or something like that. And this will be the dining area, and some really sleek tables, some nice chairs, and we will not forget to put a toddler chair in here. So if we want to, we can have a toddler at some point. And a nice little rug, and then we'll have to use a lamp. I really love these round lamps that we got, and I think they're one of my new favorites actually. I use them all the time. So, trying to find something to put in the corner over here. Yeah, that will do. Maybe not that modern of style, but I like it. And a painting. If you haven't noticed, I love putting paintings on all the walls. And that's just because that's how I have it in my house. I have paintings all over the place. I think it makes it feel a bit cozier, even in a modern house that actually isn't that cozy to begin with. It really does something to it, making it look, yeah, more like lived in space. I know that some of you don't like paintings and rather have empty walls, so just remove the paintings if they are annoying you. So I found this sofa, well, living room set, which I think is called Kanto Living, and it is amazing, guys, really amazing. It can be found on the Sims resources, and if I'm not wrong, let me think here. Yes, it's by one of my favorite artists, Angela. So I love it, and they are so cute when they use it, because they really sit with the knees in shin high. So yeah, one of my favorite living room sets of all times. I am going to use that a lot more when I'm building. So I think we need a fireplace in here, and we'll use this one. And I think that will mean that we have to use bricks, because you can't put a fire next to wood paneling. That would just go foof. So anyway, okay, So I would have liked a big mirror, but I realized I didn't have any big mirrors, so we'll just end up using these. And then we'll add some knickknacks. And I think that is, well, I think we need to have a bookshelves here, so they have something to read, something to occupy themselves with. And well, no, I don't like that. That's okay, I think. So yes, and of course they need some lighting so they can read, and they need some comfy chairs so they can sit and relax. And that's about it for the downstairs, I think. Let's move up one floor, and we will go straight in to one of my favorite things to design, and it's bathrooms. Yes, I'm a bit of an oddball, I know. But I really love designing bathrooms because you can make them look so stunning if you're lucky. And there are many things to do with them, and you can just, I mean, don't think I have made two bathroom that looks the same. And okay, so I do use these dividers quite a lot when I do bathrooms. I just think that looks nice. And in this case, I found this really awesome shower that has one glass wall, and so I just put it in there, and I think that looks stunning. So yes, and then we will have this bathtub down here that is actually part of the Asian bathroom package, and I love it. Just, ooh, I would love to have one of those in my own house. My house isn't big enough. Well, my bathroom isn't big enough, I should say, because it would fit in the house, but not in my bathroom. You've seen how small my house is. I mean, when I built it, you will know I don't have room for a bathtub, which is actually making me kind of sad because I love bathtubs. I mean, especially here in Sweden where it gets really cold sometimes, it's super nice to be able to take a hot bath. But I mean, yeah, I just have to live with the fact that I have to take a shower instead. And here I am trying to focus the camera so I can put all the little knickknacks into the bathroom. These are, I mean, it's really fun to place all of these things because it makes such a huge difference when you've done this. Just going into the little knickknacks and putting all those little slippers, they're so cute, and just trying to make it look nice. So yeah, and we will have to put in these. They really go with the decorating theme in here. And I know I have, well, if I could make the camera focus. Okay, so this is the problem with small spaces and high walls. The camera just do this weird thing. So anyway, I know I have a painting that would really fit this wall, and I think I spent about 5 minutes trying to find it. But anyway, here goes. I found it in the end. Moving on to the main bedroom. So we're going for this lovely Asian bed, and we will have some side tables that looks really great with it. I think I went for the suitcase one. Yes, I really like those. And then we'll have these little lanterns. And of course, you know, I love to put curtains above my beds. I just love it, and yeah, those will do. And we'll have a dresser on this wall, and we will. Oh, I got this mirror. I really like the fan mirror. I am going to use that so much, I think, because yeah, that's a really cool looking mirror. So sticking with the somewhat of an Asian theme, and I was really trying to find a divider. I was hoping I had something that looked a bit more Asian, but I think this will do. I don't know if it will block that side of the bed, but I can always take it away if it interferes too much, and then we'll have this carpet down. It just suits the place. So, going on to the little balcony overlooking the pool, we'll use this little Buddha thing, altar I think it is, and we'll just have a little peace and quiet area, a zen area if you like, so that you can just sit and relax out in the sun. Well, out in the moonlight, I guess, because she is going to become a vampire. So mostly she will be using this place during the night. And then we'll have a little children's section with some benches and a play box, because children need to be out here too if she ever gets any. So yeah, and this will be the children room, and we will. So my idea at first was to put a children's bed in here, but then after I changed it, I changed my mind and put a toddler bed, so I changed it back. And then I tried to put some curtains down here, but no, it really didn't look good, so we'll take those away and we'll just add some stencils to the wall and the monster light. I mean, by God, you need a monster light in the children's room, because the nightmares and the monsters under the bed, they are driving me crazy. I have a gameplay where I do the 100 toddler, well no, the 100 baby challenge, and the poor woman can't get any sleep because either her baby wakes her up, or her toddler wakes her up because they're having a bad dream, or the children wake her up because there's a monster under the bed. So she was really on the verge of dying from exhaustion when I figured the monster lamp thing out. And I know I'm late to the game, but that just saved my butt so many times. So yes, it's a must for every children's room I design nowadays. At least one monster lamp in every room. So just using these stencils on the wall because I love them so much. I think they're so cute, and I have heard rumors that the monster one will take away toddlers' nightmares, and I haven't actually confirmed that, because I think I have one in my other house and I think it's not working, so I don't think it's true, but I love it anyway because it's so cute, so I use them all the time. Anyway, we're going to the last bathroom, and we're putting in, well, I love that shower, but we need to put in a bathtub also because of the toddlers. So, using a little potty, and then we'll have some sink and a little mirror. Trying to make it a bit more of a bright colored bathroom than the last one. Still keeping it quite modern in the style. And yeah. Actually, I think we'll use something on that as well. Something like this, and we'll use it on that too. And I think that's all. I mean, it's really a simple build, but I think it looks really amazing, and it will be so much fun to play with it. So if you decide to download it and play with it, just give me a holler, and it would be super fun to know what you think of it. And as usual, if you have any opinions, if you like it, if you don't like it, if you have a request for me, if you have a tip for me, just put them down below in the comment box and I will read them, and I am so grateful for every comment I get, so just keep hollering at me. Yeah, I think that will be the end of the build, and you see, I remembered the trash can, haha, and the mailbox and another trash can on top of that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really nice day or evening, depending on when you're watching this. It will be this week. I don't think I will have that many new videos because it's going to be a crazy week at work. But anyway, I hope you will be patient with me, and I will release at least 1 or 2 new videos, if not during the week, then at the weekend. So have a really nice day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.